welcome to Dahi Raids. We're looking at building siege teams here. So we'll be using the optimizer. This is what I have available for my post. I have it selected to support champions only. I'll also have an open team as well and a reserve team. So we're looking to build 3 teams. So these are my options here for this squad. And it's very important, I think, to get this right, as you have to not only know what you have and what your teams can do, but you also have to know what you're going to come up against. So even actually just when I was scrolling there to show you my options, I just realized actually Seer here could be a big issue. Like if a fast Seer gets going, plenty of buffs on both teams. Fast, high accuracy Seer strips everything from both teams, including Stone Skin, and hey presto, job's done. So that's actually that's something that I have to be mindful of, that we have stuff like that can easily mess us up. But I think what I'm going to do first of all, I think Kimi can actually be the fastest champion on my account. So I'm going to look at Kimi first. Now, if I switch over here, we'll see Kimi is not in the best of builds at the moment. We can safely say that. But what we will do is we're going to optimize Kimi, and I'm going to do her in balanced mode. I'm going to stats, and I'm just going to go for the highest speed possible and build her from there. Now I have glyphs set to maximum of 8, so that's not realistic. I'll maybe put it at 3, accuracy at 3, and the rest I'll just glyph out. It's not a priority for me. Okay, so 406 from Kimi, and if I look, it's pulling gear from just about everyone. And you know what? That's okay, because we will be re-gearing all of these people anyway. So let's look at champions. Team setup timer will not pause. That's okay. Does it have it? It doesn't. I thought it might. Excellent. We can still do that. So we can still filter by support so that we know what we're looking at. And Mikage is what, or no, sorry, Kimi is what we're looking at. Mikage was what we were looking at when I switched. So you can see we have Kimi selected. We're in our thing. We'll equip in game, and that's going to strip. It's going to strip quite a few of my other champions. Actually, Riho is potentially the one that I don't want to strip. So let's... Have I locked any of these? So let's try this again. Let's go back to that. I don't actually want Mikage locked. I don't want Warlord locked. I do maybe want Riho locked. So let's go back to champions and reset everything. Unlock everyone. Always check your work. Which is actually insane of me to say, because I never check my videos before publishing. I've had to pull down a few. Not because they were going to get me in trouble or anything, just because they were bad. So it's giving me the same results there. Why is it giving me Rio? Because I unlocked everything after I locked her. So let's run that again. So we're getting 406 without Riho, but with Yumeko. Okay. Can we potentially... Actually, there's an easier way to check this. If we go over to the game, we're looking for... What is it? Protection pieces. Okay, so we're actually fairly short on protection stuff. Where are we equipped? Haven't farmed too much pinpoint yet, and that's a big mistake on my part. I just had a busy weekend. So, oh, that's Riho's piece. So I only have 3 protection rings. Wow. So that's why it's vitally important to hold on to all of the protection pieces that you get for accessories, not necessarily for their own stats, but for the benefits they bring in a set. You know, if they bring you from a 4 to a 5, you're getting 12% speed, stuff like that. Okay, but I think I'll go with that maybe. We can just go... Yeah, we'll go with Nkaje's other piece as well. And that's just going to have to be it. So that's getting me to 402 speed. So I am missing something somewhere. I said I have 3. Okay, so that can be upgraded. And that can be that can be well upgraded. So let's equip that. And actually, let's see if we can upgrade this here. Okay, we'll take that. We won't roll that again. There's no, for 1 point, it's pointless. Excuse the very poor pun. Yeah, that was likely to happen. Didn't have much else to go. Well, 3 was what I set it for, so that's fair enough. So I think we've already surpassed what we set it for. Let's look at our total stats. 407. Okay, so the accuracy isn't super fantastic, but the reason I'm not overly concerned with that, and I can optimize for that in a bit, but I wanted to get all the speed on her first. The reason I'm not overly worried is she'll open with increased accuracy and decreased speed. So she'll have or increased accuracy and increased speed. Did I say decrease? I'm not sure. But yeah, so she opens with a remove 1 random buff from each enemy, 75% chance of placing block buffs for 2 turns, and then fills the turn meter of all allies by 15% and places a 50% increased accuracy and 30% increased speed. So that's the opening gambit. So she's going to have her accuracy there as well, and then she'll have the increased accuracy to play with this stuff then. So that's my first champion for the defense team. I won't want her in the lead. I'll probably want Lazarius in the lead. So let's flick over, because he has a 25% in all battles speed aura. So let's flick over and have a look at him. We don't want team optimizer, we want champions, and we want Laz. Okay, so Laz, I kind of like Laz's build already. Laz's build, what am I? His drinking buddy. Yeah, but it's okay. This is his, obviously his A1 form, what do we call it? His main form, his first form. And this is his secondary form. Now I would like to get that up. His passive caps out at 7,500, so I'd like to get that up to that. I'd like the speed to be a bit higher, but in his base form, there we go. In his base form, it's 246, so he starts off at that speed and then transforms. You can see he is in 4-piece stone skin with ascended pieces. I could maybe try re-rolling the booties into, I don't know why I said booties, guys. We could re-roll that into speed, which would be really good. So let's have a look at that. Oh, it's on him already. Sorry guys, I realized I was on the wrong screen there. So we have rolled up the boots. We've rolled them up to 20% attack, And we have, yeah, happy with that, but might re-roll it into speed. Can't actually probably throw away attack to roll into speed, even though I would like them. Everything else here is good. We can roll up some of these pieces as well to get us in a better place, but I think overall we kind of have to stay with that. One thing I wouldn't mind changing, cracking roots doesn't seem to really do anything for me. It is only at a 1 though. So, what's his accuracy like? He buffs himself with accuracy on this form. So, start of his turn places a veil and increased accuracy. 2 turns and receives 3% less damage for every 750 attack to 30%. So that to me is good. So he buffs himself with accuracy. Could be worthwhile throwing polymorph on him for a 1-star. I don't know how much use that is. Damage to stone skin. I haven't noticed it that much, to be honest, but maybe I just haven't played enough either. Soul Reap, when does it trigger on 1-star? 4%. It's very low. Yeah, I think the fact of the matter is I probably just need a higher blessing. That's as simple as it gets. So we'll leave it as is for now. Yeah, because there's no point in changing and then changing again, costing myself more gems. So we'll leave Lazarius in place. We have his thing, so we have, he's at what, 250 speed? 250-ish. She's at 407, so if she goes first, he's still not going to be anywhere near close enough to fill the gap. So what I would like to do then would be look at another champion to boost. Now, Loriaka has long been one of my favorites, and that's because she speed boosts with what does she speed boost with? She speed boosts with block buffs. So she's Torment proof. Now we don't actually have to worry about Torment here. So that's something that I can take into consideration and maybe choose a better value proposition. And Cora could be good as well. But I have to book her up and everything, I think. Yeah, she has no books yet. She was a recent enough acquisition. Okay, so I was going through a few different options in my head there, but the fact of the matter is, I need another speed booster. No matter what way you look at it, I need another speed booster to bridge the gap between Kimi and Lazarius. So I have to go with somebody, and I think because we're not using Arbiter's speed aura, I think Lyssandra is actually the better pick because she boosts by 30. I don't need Arbiter's buffs either, which is an increased attack, because Lazarius buffs himself. So Lyssandra increases my own turn meter and decreases the enemies. So I think Lyssandra is actually the better pick here. And remember, this isn't for Arena. This is for a restricted team and support only, so I don't have to worry about, like as you can see here, there's no Torment. So I don't have to worry about Torment. I don't have to worry about those things coming in. So yeah, let's look at Lyssandra. Lyssandra was a very, very early champion for me. She's in 6-piece. What's the Supersonic at the moment? So she's kind of just thrown together. 278 accuracy, 389, which isn't bad, but it's just not. It's not viable for for this, I don't think. So we'll include equipped artifacts, but not locked champions. So who do I have locked so far? We'll just run it and we'll lock what comes up that I don't want used. I think is the best way to go. Okay, so straight out of the gate we're at 398. Now this isn't updated, so let's refresh that. Always always make sure that you have hit live refresh if you're building multiple champions at the one time. Let's start that again. 392 again, so they're all on Kimi. We're going to lock Kimi. That's cool. Let's start again. 379. Ooh, our mans. You know what? We're doing a thing, so let's do the thing, and we'll keep going with that. Do I maybe want to? Let's see if we lock our mans. Let's see what we can pull up. 378 still. Okay, much happier with this selection. Although she is going to be, I'm pretty sure she's going to be used somewhere that I'm like, it's going to cause problems. Let's remember to switch over to the in-game view, go to collection. I think they're also lying about the in-game timer for that. Oh no, they're not, because I already had my team placed. Okay. Now, what benefits do I get actually from Supersonic? Yeah, so it affords you a bit of cut in. Like, if we could get 9 piece on her, but I don't, we just obviously don't have the... That's not true. That is not true. But we don't have the speed rolls. We don't seem to have a ring. That was silly. Oh, we do. How did I miss that? No. The game does this often, so that actually brought me down into the dwarves. It is a bit, it can be a bit misleading at times when you're manually going through your gear. So I've no supersonic rings in elves at all, so that's a shame. Anyway, we'll let the optimizer do the job for us, and I think that is a-okay. Okay, so that's 2 champions built. 3 actually. So we have Lazarius for the aura and damage. We have Kimi for speed and control. Lyssandra for speed and control. Do we want to put Pythion in, or do we want to put a lockout in? Because a lockout could be much better. But Pythion would give us more survivability because he's built in stone skin and bolster with 90,000 HP, 271 speed. So he's not the slowest or anything like that. Doesn't need any accuracy. So yeah, that's a pretty decent build, all things considered. Let's see if I can get him any stronger. Where are we? Stone skin 4. Have him set the survivability. I suppose what I could do is go, instead of survivability, go to balanced mode And that might give us a better... oh, I can get him faster. Oh, wait, that's 280. Always important to check this. And once again, always remember to live refresh. So that piece is still on Arbiter, must be. Okay, so that's a faster and tankier Pythion in 1 turn Stone Skin. If we go... yeah, so the only thing I've said is 280, 280 and survivable. So we could go balanced mode, go 280, priority 1. Let's see what that... and the reason for that is because of his shield. Wow. That looks like an all-round improvement to me. Am I wrong? I don't think I am, but... let's see now. If I go to equip in game, we'll see. Oh, it's actually brought it down. Okay, so we need to roll up some gear. So it is potentially better. No, it should be better. I need to roll up some gear and that will give me what I want. Let's go with that because it's giving me more survivability. So we have that equipped now. So we have equipped that now. We have it up. We can see these boots need to be rolled up a bit. So we'll bring it to 12 anyway. Very low on silver and more defense. And these all need to be glyphed out. So plenty to play with there. Actually, let's have a look at what else. So Pythion is one option. The 2 speed boosters are non-negotiable. It doesn't have to be them, but it does have to be 2 speed boosters. So Lazarius is going to be our damage, and he's also 1 turn Stone Skin, can change into a secondary form and still nuke, so he's immune to lockout. Now the other thing that we want to look at then is, instead of maybe Pythion, we go with a lockout ourselves. So we could go with Yumeko, or where is my best boy, Warlord? There you are, sir. Or we can go with Warlord. Either one is good. Both have advantages. So let's flip over. And obviously she has more. She has a blessing. And it's polymorph. So that probably takes it, maybe? Does it? Yeah, a lot of the things I would worry about elsewhere, we don't have to worry about because it's limited to support champions only as well. So let's have a look at Yumeko, which, by the way, is also going to break a load of my other speed tunes. But hey, these are the sacrifices I make for the vids. So 292, she's at 292 already. Do I need to break anything? Well, one thing I do have kind of a little bit maybe cheekily built on her is, you can see here, I have her built high resistance, and every team I have her on an arena, her accuracy gets buffed. So Kimi's going to buff it in this case. In another team, I had Loriaka going first and she was buffing it. So with the high resistance, she is sometimes immune to lockout. So I like her for that. So let's just see what we can do with the optimizer. I have her in balance mode. Accuracy highest, resistance second highest. Let's see if we just remove these here. Actually put 296 as her minimum. And then put a priority 3. So accuracy, resistance, and speed. Let's see what that pumps out for us. And no funny sets set or anything like that either. Ooh, that's looking tasty. 628 resistance. Sorry, that was a big sigh. That was a big sigh because every time I have to remember to live refresh. We'll go in, we'll make sure Lyssandra is locked. Do I care about anybody else here? No, not particularly. Let's roll that again. $299, $581, and $401. And what am I changing there? Am I changing much at all? I notice what clips do I have set? 2 and 3, 7. That's okay. I'm also watching the clock, guys, because the time is going to run out for the free re-gear. But what I will do is an hour session as well to show how much you can get done with the re-gear sessions that we have in place. Now that could be off my Iron Twins man. So I do need to go back over to the game. Actually, I need to come out of here altogether now. These are the things you have to check because Iron Twins is one of the most important things to have on regular farm. So he is the +2 and he's marked as plus. You see, they don't give any indication of that in the icons. So he's this guy. It's these boots. Hide the filter, go away. Resistance and accuracy. That is the one that they're looking to take. So that's this one here. Now, I think any perception boots should be good on that Geo. So I think I'm going to take the hit, and we'll get Yumeko operating slightly faster. Actually, let's just check myself before I wreck myself. Okay. These are very good. They're not fully leveled up. Is that why it's given me a different set? As are these. So I think actually what it's given me here is more accuracy. Yeah, it's given me a good lump more accuracy. If we look at this, it's only given me slightly more resistance, but my resistance isn't rolled up fully on the chest piece, and the shield isn't rolled up fully. But it is giving me way more accuracy, so that is worth it, and it's given me 7 more speed as well. So let's equip that. We've done it, and that is looking like it will be my siege team for the restricted post. And if we hit edit here, we can remove these. My final team will be Lazarius, Kimi, Lyssandra, and Yumeko. Now, I'm going to remove these again at some stage and set it up properly. So that's set. And let's have a look and see what that looks like in Arena. And this is why I'll remove it and set it properly in Arena at some stage. So we'll go in here. We'll go. Watch out for this video, by the way, guys. This is pretty. Even though he's not even leveled up properly, this is cool. This is really cool. There's some really good synergy. So keep an eye out for that one. Barbarians only. You thought the Faction Lord was crap. Jetney, one of the worst fusions everybody skipped. Yeah, it'll surprise you. Anyway, so let's go here. We're going Lazarius, Kimi, Lazarius, Kimi, Lyssandra. I haven't used Lyssandra in a long time. She's one of my OGs, so I'm quite happy with this. And where is Yumeko, my love? There we go. Okay, so on also, which it will be, we probably have to go with Metamorph as his first choice, and as his opener, maybe. And then into his AoE, I would think, yeah? I think that's the right way to do it. For Kimi, we're going to open A1. 407 speed. That's the fastest champion I've ever had as well, guys, so I'm quite happy with that. With Lyssandra then, she's going to do her Energize. And her accuracy will be boosted by then as well, so she'll decrease some turn meters. And then Yumeko, first choice will always be Dance of Time. So let's see what this looks like. Look, ma, no hands. So this is full auto. And the free gear has officially just run out. So if this is broken, or if this is not working properly, it's staying as it is. Nice. Oh god, you'd almost feel sorry for the opposing team. There's no chance of anybody getting a turn or doing something. Okay, look at the, like, so Wukong, Narses, fair enough, these aren't super special, but this could be interesting. And Kimi stripping on her second turn is quite good. Look at that, Kimi's ready to go again already, as is Lyssandra. Oh, it's sickening. And Kimi and Lyssandra actually get to do their speed boosting again a second time. That's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. I'm liking this, I have to say. Lazarius is the only one that didn't get a facelift. But he's doing okay. I need to roll up some more stone skin gear. Get some more speed out on that stuff. Okay, Siphi, Elva, UDK, Wukong. So this could, and there's another one that could maybe give a bit of trouble. Like, it's just a flurry, non-stop flurry of speed boosting and control and nuking. And even if Wukong gets a go, he'll only have his A1 now, I believe. So that's that. Is this, let's see, what's a good team here, guys? Okay. Yeah. I mean, we want to... We won't go against the team with our mans. Simply because he's not a support champion. Actually, what is he? Is he an attack champion? Look at that. Everything's stripped as well. What was on UDK that was stripped already, actually? Oh yeah, Kimi strips on our A1. Oh, that's actually something I need to be mindful of, because that could cause problems. This, again, I won't come up against Lazarius, but this could be good because Kimi will go. Lazarius is going to nuke here, Lazarius is going to stay alive, and Kimi has already reset. Ooh! There we go. But that's what I was going to say. So Yumeko has reset Kimi's A3, so she strips the unkillable from him. And this is just chomping through these. Now, it is just after reset, so it's a little bit... Okay, this somebody got lucky with a pull. Somebody got really lucky with a pull if they're still using this. So, but even so, Siegfried on automatic, like all of these fights have been automatic. So Siegfried on automatic would be quite tough. But there's the revive, there's the strip. I suppose the only thing there is Lazarius' passive is already on cooldown when the attack goes again. So the reset, it's a double reset, but the second one goes to waste. So Yumeko increases everybody's cooldown, does the lockout, and then Lazarius does the same. When he kills, his passive reduces everybody's cooldown by 1. But only, it has a 3-turn cooldown, basically. Very nice. And again, with the restrictions, we're only going to be going against support champions. So I would feel fairly happy about this team now, I have to say. Especially given that Lazarius himself is in Stone Skin. But you wouldn't know. It could be... The thing with Siege is you can prep all you want, but somebody else could just see the gap in your team or how to beat it immediately, and they'll come in, address those flaws, and they'll beat you. It's quite tactical. And I quite enjoy it, and I quite enjoy the clan coming together to have their success. Let's refresh again and see if we can get some tougher fights. Duchess, Narcissus, Uko, and no. Okay, this looks like a decently powerful team. Could be wrong now. Let's have a look anyway. Actually, Toshiro isn't really an arena champion, is he? Yeah, that's GG's. And that is it, guys. So what do you think? Let me know. That was building my restricted support siege team and a bit of a road test as well. Let me know what you think of that, guys, and pipe in. Give me your comments, give me your thoughts, show me where my gaps are in that team, and let me know, and maybe there'll be a rebuild before Siege goes live. So yeah, looking forward to your comments. Like and subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.